It's the only way. All right? We'll go someplace where no one knows us, start a new life.
I thought you stopped me from having the abortion so that it would give me more time to think. This doesn't give me time to think at all.
Okay. Listen, I know it might sound crazy at first, but
This is crazy, Cole. And it's never gonna work.
I can't help it, Gigi. We are friends. When I see Jared moving in on you,
He is just being nice, Rex.
He's playing you.
He is not.
Just hear me out. He got you talking about Shane, right?
I talk to everybody about Shane.
I know. But when you talk about Shane to Jared, I bet he leans in real close. Like he's really listening. He looks into your eyes. And he says things like, wow, that's amazing. In the most sincere voice. And if all that worked, before you even knew what was happening, he would have.
Hey! Who's here? Hey, Marcy.
Charlie, are we still going bowling with Rex later?
Oh, you bet we are, and then we're going to hit the batting cages afterward. Oh, just... Oh, sorry. Here we go. Oh, this is the new comic book you were telling us about, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that's my new villain. Evelyn Evil.
Stop that! You imbecile! That is not Gigi Marasco! That's my daughter! Jared?
I guess I was wrong when I said that we would have control over this because obviously you've got it all figured out, so I'm going to back off because that's, well, what I promised to do. I hurt you before and I don't ever want to do that again.
Wait.
Wow, you're quite the artist, Shane, aren't you?
Yeah, Shane, as good as this is, and it really is good, maybe you shouldn't show this to Rex right now.
But Evelyn Evil was his idea.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you think that Rex wanted you to make Evelyn Evil look like his fiancée?
Well, he didn't say that, but that's just how she came out.
I think it's just a coincidence, the resemblance to Adriana. Why don't we go find your mom, honey?
Yeah, oh, you know something? I've got a meeting with Bo and Flynn. You know what? I'll see you back at the house, Shane, and good seeing you, Marcy.
Well, I'm going to go pop in on Natalie while I wait for you, okay? So
well,
I'll see you.
Come back and get you when I'm done.
Okay, bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
You damn well should be. What has gotten into you, Balsam?
I was being Jared. It didn't mean anything.
Natalie? Honey, it's me.
Oh my God, it's my mother. Rex, I can't take another rant about Jared.
He took advantage of you, Gigi.
Oh, yeah, he damn near ruined my life with that one kiss. You know, You know what I want to call it? A tragedy of biblical proportions.
Would you lose the sarcasm for a minute?
If anyone is trying to play me, it's you.
Oh, what? Me?
That's right, you. Who, unlike single guy Jared, has a fiance he's about to marry in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, so?
So? You almost kissed me. Remember? Just now?
Sure, I remember. But it was only because I was trying to point out... Hi.
Hey guys. What are you doing here?
You're not mad, are you?
No, of course not. I'm surprised to see you.
Shane wanted to make more copies of his comic book.
Why, is it selling out?
I left a copy at your loft, Rex.
Oh, yeah? Adriana? So, have you started your second edition yet?
Yeah, I'll show you.
You know what? Shane, not now. Rex is really busy.
I have time. What about Evelyn Evil? Did you get started on her yet?
Oh, yeah. She turned out great.
Shane, please. Stop! God! What, have you been drinking beer all day? What's the matter with you?
I'm so embarrassed. When you walked in, I could have sworn I feel like a total jerk.
Yeah, I hope so.
You sure as hell aren't easy.
She sure as hell is not now.
This lovely young woman is my daughter, Adriana Kramer.
Nice to meet you. Adriana?
Yeah, you too. I assume that my mother and Layla told you the news? Yes, we did. But apparently it did not have a sobering effect on him.
Did you expect me to cry, ma'am?
I did not expect you to attack my daughter.
All right, okay, it's fine. You know, he just thought that I was his long-lost love, right? Who is going to be so very thrilled to find out that you're alive and well? Yeah, she's just going to faint with joy. So we got to get you back to Landview, Brody. Reunite you with Gigi and your son.
Forget it. I'm not going anywhere.
Sure, it can work. We'll make it work.
How?
Okay, fine. Maybe you don't want to run away, but...
You're right. Maybe I don't. Do you remember the first time we tried to run away? My dad practically killed you.
It'll be different this time.
Yeah, it will be different because I'm pregnant and I have a bodyguard. That's really going to help us.
You didn't have any problems going to the abortion clinic in Atlantic City, now did you?
That's because I wanted to stay here and be with you. Cole, how are you going to get by with this? This is crazy.
It is not crazy. Smart, it's not crazy. Just hear me out. I'll get a job. Okay, I'll wait tables, anything, whatever it takes. As long as I have enough time to be a good dad and make a good family. Start, wouldn't it be nice to be able to be in the same room for a change?
Yeah, it would. Look, the first thing I thought about when I first found out that I was pregnant was that we could run away together, but before I knew you, I got away with running away, and it was awful.
Oh, that's because you weren't with me.
I also wasn't pregnant.
Star, we'll make it work. We'll be a family. We'll get married.
You want to marry me?
Believe me, I imagined it differently. I wanted to get you a ring, get down on one knee, that whole thing.
I don't care about that stuff. It's just, I didn't think we'd be talking about marriage for a really long time.
Neither did I. I love you, Star. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Me too. But how's this gonna work?
I got us a couple IDs. Mine's saying 19, yours 18. For once, we don't have to get our parents' permission for anything. Right? There won't be anyone to keep us apart. Just imagine gonna sleep every night together. Wake up the next morning seeing each other there. This can work, Star. This can work. So what do you say? Run away with me?
I don't get it. Why don't you want to be with Gigi and your son?
Just not interested.
I've already told Adriana how you thought for 10 years that Gigi had run off with another man because your mother deliberately lied to you.
Yeah, so?
So now that you know the truth, there's nothing stopping you from being with Gigi and your child.
Except maybe they're better off without me.
Oh, what?
No.
No, that is not true at all. Right, Layla?
That woman, she worships you. And she hasn't been with another man in all that time.
She hasn't?
No. And she's struggling just to make enough money to support herself and Shane.
I'm no good for them. This is a big waste of time.
Wait, okay? I want to show you something. Your son made this. It's about his father, the superhero.
You like it?
Adriana is gonna think this is so cool.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, Evelyn may be evil, but she is totally hot.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go make some copies. I'll help you.
Oh, I guess Rex isn't worried about it then. The Evelyn evil thing doesn't think Adriana will be offended, and who cares? I don't want to talk about Rex, okay?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, good, because as a topic, it sucks. Oh, God, I can't believe how into himself he is. He thinks he's funnier and smarter than anyone else, Coffee. But I am here to tell you, the man has his faults, plenty of them.
This is you not talking about Rex?
Stop asking me about him.
All I've done is listen to you ramble on. What is going on with you?
Fed up, that's all. Because, no. You are Adriana's friend, therefore I'm not going to put you on the spot.
You are my friend, too. So whatever you tell me stays in this room. Go.
He almost kissed me.
Jared almost kissed you. Again.
Not Jared. Rex.
Natalie?
Oh, there you are.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, yeah, Clint was in a meeting, so I just dropped the plans off. Was everything okay?
I don't know. The door's locked. I knocked, nobody answered, but I heard a crash in there.
Want me to call security?
Oh, no, she probably just didn't hear me. Natalie? Honey, are you okay?
Say something before she busts the door down.
I'm fine, Mama. Just give me a sec, okay?
Okay, she sounds a little strange, don't you think?
Hide. Where? I don't know. I was in this office or a closet or a bathroom or something.
Okay, you know what? Calm down. I can handle this.
How?
Just sit down. Sit.
Oh, wait.
What?
Natalie?
Look busy. I'll handle this.
Jared? Guys, what's going on?
I've looked into some places where we can go, where we can fit in, where people won't ask a lot of questions.
People always ask questions about pregnant teenagers.
Okay, we don't have to answer them. We'll stay to ourselves. Star, what is it?
I'm afraid to have the baby without my mom being there. I would have to leave my brothers Jack and Sam and even my dad. I would have to leave everything that I have ever known.
No, but it's not like it has to be forever. Okay, we'll go away for a couple years. We'll have the baby. All right, and then we'll come back when we're both over 18. Your parents can't do anything to us then.
My dad could still throw you in jail for shooting Miles.
Would you really do that to the father of his grandchild?
This is unreal, Colt.
No, this is actually as real as it gets. I know this is scarier for you than it is for me. Because I don't have a family to leave.
You're also not pregnant. And where are we gonna live? Huh?
We'll get a little place just for the three of us.
Okay, what about school and college?
We'll do all that. Star, we can make this work.
How?
Just trust me. Cole, you gotta go talk to Coach now. So what's going on?
I
I tried to cover for as much as I could, but he's not having it. He wants to hear from you about missing practice.
All right, fine. I'll go talk to him before he calls Nora. You just wait here for me, okay?
You okay?
No, I'm not.
Look, I don't know exactly what Cole's thinking, but I do know that he's got it all worked out for you.
I can't do it, Marco. I just can't.
Sorry we didn't get to the door sooner. Come in.
Hi, Mom, Charlie.
Yeah, Natalie and I, we were just on this computer conference with one of our subsidiaries. It was getting a little heated.
So what broke?
Oh, I was reaching for some figures that we needed, and I knocked over the lamp. I'm sorry again. I'm going to have maintenance bring you up a new one right away.
Thanks.
Well, I'm going to get back to what I was doing. But when we're both available again, I'd like to pick up where we left off to finish the merger action.
I think I may have made a mistake by proceeding with that in the first place.
But your argument, you made it so very passionately.
Still, I'm rethinking my position.
Well, I guess we'll have to sort things out before we proceed any further. Excuse me, guys.
I think I'm gonna see if Clint's free now.
Natalie? What just happened?
Where?
Where? Here. Come on, honey. You look flustered, to say the least.
And you can't go through with this.
Rex tried to kiss you. Did you kiss him back?
Did you want him to kiss me?
Did you want to kiss him?
Of course not. That's why I belted him.
You're kidding.
In the face.
How did he react?
He apologized.
For kissing you?
He didn't kiss me, Marcy. He almost kissed me. That is very different.
I knew you had a past, but I had no idea that you still...
We still nothing. It didn't mean a thing to him. Don't you get it? He was just trying to make a point about Jared, showing me how Jared was playing me, and somehow
he ended up almost kissing you.
Right. But like I said, it didn't mean anything to him.
What about you? Did it mean anything to you?
So the kid thinks I'm a superhero, huh?
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? You've fought in the war.
The buddies I left behind. And the ones who came back. Who couldn't walk. Or see, or even get out of bed. Those were the heroes. I just made it through.
Stop. I'm sure you're being much too modest.
Who are you to tell me that? You don't know a damn thing about me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, hey, do you have a death wish or something? I mean, do you know what happens to you if anybody finds out that you're not really Natalie's uncle? And if you keep doing what you were doing in there, somebody's going to find out.
And you're going to lose Vicky. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
No! You don't get it, do you? I'm your father, Jared. I'm worried about you. I'm even worried about Natalie.
Yeah, I'm worried about her, too.
Well, then leave her alone!
How can I do that? Huh? We work together. We're thrown together in family situations.
You can't have a life with Natalie.
I don't believe that. Not anymore. And I'm starting to think she doesn't believe that either.
Mom, I am fine. You heard Jared? You know, we were just having a very intense meeting.
So working with Jared is difficult.
No. No, not at all. I can handle Jared, even though he drives me crazy.
Your father and Uncle Bo, your Uncle Bo, are they happy with Jared's work?
Definitely. I think he's brilliant. He is. I mean, you should see him work a deal. And he's fantastic with numbers, and he also can be a jerk 99% of the time. And we definitely pretty much don't agree on anything, especially with the way this company's being run these days.
I mean, the way your father's handling these takeover attempts.
Jared's 100% on board.
And you're not. That article in the Sun barely scratched the surface, right?
Mom, I really shouldn't be talking about it. You know, Dad would kill me if he said it.
Natalie, sweetheart. Baby, I'm your mom. Now what's the problem?
I'm really worried about what Calvin Jenkins is going to do to us. Okay, Uncle Bo tried to talk to him. He tried the personal approach. It didn't work. Wait, no, you're friends with Calvin Jenkins, right? Maybe you could talk to him.
I could talk to him. I don't know what I can do that your Uncle Bo couldn't.
Mom, you're a woman. I mean, you've got amazing persuasive powers.
Yeah, not always, and not always with men.
Mom, please.
Sure, honey, I'll talk to him. I'll see what I can accomplish, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And please don't say anything to Dad.
No. It's between us.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Well, I will let you get back to business.
Oh my God. What am I doing? No, it didn't mean anything to me.
If it didn't mean anything to you, then why are you rattled?
I'm rattled because he won't stop bugging me.
So then you do care about it.
No! Yes. I mean, he's good to Shane, and he does work for the company, so I see him all the time. God, how am I supposed to not care?
Like you did before, when you were just hanging out.
But I loved him then. I thought it had died.
It hasn't.
Not completely.
So what are you going to do now?
I'm not gonna do anything about it, Marcy. There's nothing I can do. I just have to try and get over it. He's in love with Adriana. I'm nothing to him. I am just some fling he had 10 years ago. What?
When people are getting married, they suddenly come to this realization that they are facing a very huge commitment, and it scares them, guys especially.
Do you think Rex tried to kiss me because he's having second thoughts about getting married?
Am I pushing the right buttons here?
Maybe the machine's broken.
All right, I'm going to turn it off, on again, see if that does anything.
Hey, thanks for getting me into this.
What?
Making comic books.
Oh, well, you got real talent for it.
Thanks.
Anyway, I think it's great that you're keeping a connection with your dad by writing about him.
I wish I could have known him.
Yeah, I get that. You know, when I was growing up as a kid with my aunt, I didn't think I could have possibly came from the people who said they were my parents. Turns out I was right about my dad's case. Anyway, thought I had it all figured out, that I came from another planet and these people just picked me up from somewhere.
Like Superman.
Yeah, except I was never any superhero like your dad.
I don't even know if he was. I don't know much about him at all. All I know is the same story my mom tells, that he was a hero and died on a secret mission. I think what my mother...
I wasn't talking to you.
I apologize. I did not mean to bring up a sensitive subject. I can assure you, I did not mean any harm. And yes, you're right. I know nothing about you. Not a damn thing.
Except that you loved Gigi, who is such a good friend.
Do you think we would come all this way if she wasn't? She's so sweet, and she's had a tough life. That's why we had this idea that we could help her by finding you.
She still look good.
What?
It's been 10 years. And did she get fat or anything?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We just get fat and disgusting, while men, they just get more handsome, right?
Oh, I'm sure he's just curious. I'm happy to report that Gigi is a stunning young woman.
She always was a looker. Like you. And you.
And you too.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, I have one more question.
Go for it.
If Gigi needs me as much as you say she does, why isn't she here herself?
Yeah, thanks, Calvin. That would be great. Hallowed grounds. Okay, I'll see you there. Thank you. Star? Hi, darling.
Yeah, Ricky.
Hey. I haven't seen you in ages.
Well, no one really has.
Everything okay?
Well, see that big guy out there talking on his cell phone? Yeah. That's the bodyguard that my dad hired to watch after me. Yeah, he's probably telling my dad exactly what I just ordered.
I heard about that. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You know, hopefully your dad will get over this. You know, and then you might even be able to see Cole again.
My dad said that I would have to live like this for 6 months. And Aunt Vicky, I don't have 6 months.
What do you mean you don't have 6 months, honey?
I'm sorry, I was just running off with him now. It's well, because Langston, she was supposed to be here, and if I go home late, then my daddy kind of makes a big deal out of it.
And I know you miss Cole. Sweetheart, if it's meant to be, you and Cole will get through this together, and you'll wait for each other.
Look, Aunt Vicky, I know you're trying really hard to understand, but nobody really knows what I'm going through right now.
Well, I know how much you miss Cole. But remember, sweetheart, you need your family, too. Honey, in the long run, there's nothing more important than family.
You know, you're right.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. You know what? You just helped me a lot. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
I gotta go. I'm sorry. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hi. Bye.
You saw what?
I hope so, yeah.
Well, that meeting went a lot longer than I expected. Sorry.
No problem. Actually, I had a kind of an interesting chat with Adel. And I think I know what we walked in on, Jared.
I am only saying that the almost kiss happened for a reason.
Great. That's helpful.
And whatever that reason may be, you need to talk to Rex about it.
Well, I was going to, but then you and Shane walked in, and... Where's Shane?
I left him with Phyllis. Copiers and me. Don't mix.
I'll go get him.
We probably ought to talk
Yeah?
about Shane's father.
There's nothing I haven't already told you.
Then why do you get all weird every time I bring the guy up?
Why are we talking about this now?
Because Shane said you do the same thing with him. It bothers him, Gigi. Why don't you ever want to talk about your son's father?
Gigi doesn't know that we're here. She still thinks you're dead.
So why are you all here again?
Well, when little Shane did his comic book about his dad, the war hero, the superhero, sorry. Anyway, we wanted to do something for him. He's such a great kid. So we thought we'd look up your family and ask them if they would allow Gigi to legally prove that you're Shane's father. That way he would get the benefits that he's entitled to as a veteran's son.
Imagine our surprise when we found out you were still alive.
Shane, is he sick or something?
Asthma. Gigi has to work day and night just to be able to pay for his treatment.
Wow.
And with her new job, we don't know how long it's going to last. Her whole life is uncertain. She needs some backup.
And we aren't going to tell her that we found you unless you're going back to her.
We're talking about your son and the woman that you loved. Look, Gigi's had it tough, and it's not fair that she has to take care of herself and Shane all on her own. So come to Landview with us. Go see Gigi. Tell her she's not alone anymore.
Now, where were we?
You can unlock the door. Nothing's gonna happen with us.
Okay, I know your mom and Charlie showing up was a bit of a cold shower.
It was a dose of reality, Jared.
What was happening between us was reality, Natalie.
I lost my head. I know I've got it back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
You sure?
I think I'm done. It's late. I'm going home, so I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well.
You too. If you can.
You know that Natalie had feelings for Jared before she found out that they were related, right? Well, I'm not exactly sure what's going on between them, but I know that Natalie is very uncomfortable working with him.
That's a tough situation.
Yeah, I don't think she should continue working at BE.
Well, I thought she liked it there.
She does. She likes the work, but she finds it impossible to spend the day around Jared. And then, of course, there's this whole business with her father.
What, something else happened?
Yeah. Clint is really playing hardball with his competitors. And his latest target is actually an old friend of mine who's a very decent fellow. I'm going to see if I can't do something about that.
It's not your business, Rex.
And I think I figured out what's really going on. Why you don't want to talk about Shane's father.
You couldn't know.
He's not the hero type, right? That's what you don't want Shane to know.
Shane's father was the most amazing man I've ever met, and the reason I don't want to talk about it is because it hurts too damn much.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad. I just thought that you'd want to know how Shane's feeling.
You don't think I already know, Rex? He's my son!
And he's growing up. Gigi, he's not going to stop asking questions.
I told him that his father was a hero that loved us. That's all he needs to know. I have to get out of here.
Think about it, Brody. Think about the look on Gigi's face when her hero comes walking through the door.
She wouldn't be a little suspicious that I just, out of the blue, track her down after all these years?
I've already thought about how you're going to explain that. Gigi and Shane were living in Paris, Texas, and a few months ago there was an incident there. It was in papers all over the country. Gigi and Shane's names were mentioned several times.
You could have seen the names in the newspaper, tracked them down to Texas, and then on to Landview, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that makes sense to me.
And if you do decide to go to Landview, I promise you I will take care of all of your financial needs until you're on your feet.
You're offering me money?
Well, all of your money. You, Gigi, and dear little Shane. There's a limo outside and a private jet waiting to take us back to Landview.
Limo. Private jet.
With champagne on board.
And you?
And Layla, too.
What the hell?
Oh, wow, you guys.
Was this me a bit of a sleaze?
Don't worry. By the time I'm done cleaning him up, he'll be every bit the hero that Shane says he is.
Oh, excuse me.
Rex, hi, honey. Where are you?
Still at BE.
Really? How's Gigi?
Okay, I guess. Where you at? I'll pick you up for dinner.
I ended up having to fly out and meet Layla. That business deal was a little bit more complicated than we thought it was. I should be back in a few hours.
Everything under control?
Oh, yeah. The deal is signed, sealed, and soon to be delivered. Mom, what's wrong?
Hey, guys, what's up?
You look like you're gonna cry.
No, I just have something on my mind. Let me see that comic book.
Mom, can I ask one question about my dad? Just one, I promise.
Sure.
What was he like? Besides brave.
besides brave. He was sweet and funny, and I treasure every minute I spent with him.
Hey, did you talk to Coach? Yeah, he made me clean out the locker room from the missing practice, whatever. Did you talk to the guy about Star's ID?
Just got off the phone with him. Star's ID should be ready in a few hours.
Where is she?
I don't know. She just took off. She seemed kind of upset.
You know, dude, I thought I had it all figured out. You know, I don't know. Maybe Star's right. Maybe I am crazy.
No, Cole. You're right.
Man, you sure about this? Okay. Backing off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push.
No, Cole, you're right. If we're gonna have this baby and we want to be together, this is the only way.
Trust me. You'll run away and marry me?
Of course. You're my family now. We're gonna be together. How long is it gonna take for you to get everything together?
We can't chance that someone's going to catch on to what we're doing. We have to leave tonight.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I missed you so much.
I can say for the first time in my life, I'm truly part of a happy family.
I want you to say goodbye to them for me, okay?
Going someplace?
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on Soap.